So will it be possible to show the data extraction for how long will it take just to show like
For
just data extraction, this PLFS thing? I know you did that to save some time, but will it be possible to show you how to go for that data extraction?
uh, yeah, if you say
So
so.
is it all about just registering for Mosby website and asking for this
Yes,
thing?
yes. You have to go there. The person, I mean, the website will ask you of your email, the reason why you want to download the data. You have to give
Mm-hmm.
your email ID. They will send a link, and
Acha.
then you will click on it, and then you'll be able to see all the files, and then you will
So
download
only
it.
that is the part of the extraction process. And
No,
after that, get micro data they get and click on it, right?
yeah, I mean,
After the
you are
permission.
you will be able to download the files after registering and everything, and
Okay.
those 5-7 files are there for one data set. There are
Hmm.
many different data sets. This method which we are learning today, it applies to all of them. Any particular data set, if you understand the methodology today,
Mm-hmm.
you can use it to extract any data set from, because there is a data layout file and the method is same.
Just can you show it just for 10 minutes, sir? I have done that just to reinform that I'm doing it the right way and all that. Yeah.
Okay, okay, I'll do that. So the first thing is you have to search for MOSPI, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Click on it. You'll enter the website. Then you can go down, click on download data tables. This one. Then you can click on microdata. Then it says that you are about to proceed to an external website. Click OK to proceed. To click yes. Then
So,
here,
so 1 minute. I'm searching for the data thing that you were saying, data download.
then there is this periodic labor force survey. This one, periodic labor force survey, as you can see. Click on this, and then you can. These are the surveys. You can click on them and download it. Right. The one that I'm using, I believe this one I'm using, but it doesn't matter. You can download any one of
Sir,
them and follow
sir,
the procedure.
sir, do we need to go to data inquiry? Sir, how to find this data tab?
Uh, okay, let me repeat the process.
It was on the page of website only. I found it. Data download. I'm
So
seeing
the first
data
thing is you have to
governance
go
is
to
there.
MOSPI website, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation website.
Sir, could you please explain this data part also? Like I have seen that there is some data which has been collected annually, and then there's some monthly data also, like for the urban parts, right? If it's possible.
Yes, so it's these data sets are periodically collected, and some of the data sets are collected quarterly. Some of them are done annually, some of them are done monthly. So it depends.
So
So if
suppose
I
if you
open,
want to, yeah, if you want to check the women's labor force participation rate, is it possible to get it through this data, PLFS data?
you have to search it actually. You have to search it. If you
Hmm.
find that one, you can do that. But the idea is that you can always follow the same procedure, and what I'm going to tell you today, you can follow this procedure, this method, and any of the data set which you come across, this, however big it is, because this already is a very big data set that I am going to use. So you'll be able to extract it. All right.
So the only
So
part
get
where
microdata.
the only
If you click here on
data that we
get
require for
microdata.
extraction is this get micro data only, no, which is in Excel format and all that, right?
Okay, I didn't get you. Please come again.
I said that you are showing the screen, na, get micro data. After registering and applying for the data and the purpose we
Yeah,
state,
you have to log
and
in
after we are
or
given permission,
register.
yeah, login, yeah,
Any of
yeah, we
these
I have
two
done that
things,
portion.
you
Yeah,
have to
get,
log in. I mean,
yeah,
first you have to register. If you
uh,
after that, you it will ask you for first name, last name, email ID, country, password confirm, all these things. Then after
hmm.
registering, it will ask you about why do you want to use the data, what is the purpose, and then you will be able to go to that page of downloading the files, which I have shared with you. I have shared two of them. There are other files. Let me show you those files also. Okay,
So
anyone,
that
any
means that
question
is
on
from the
the method?
get my so get micro data is that part only, no, which you have shared with us, the Excel
Yes,
file.
yes, 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 yes.
And that
After
is the
filling
only
this form,
file, data file
you'll
we
get
will be
that.
using for analysis.
Yes, yes, we will be using that file.
Sir, can you please go to the this main page and repeat this process very quickly?
Okay, I'll do that. So go to Google, MOSPI, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Select this one, mospi.gov.in. After that, go down. Once you read the website, you'll see the download tables data. This circle, click on this. Then click on micro data. There is this tab, download tables data. The very first option is micro data. You can click on this. It will ask the permission to proceed. Click yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Here there are a lot of data sets, a lot of surveys actually. In each survey, you'll find many data sets of the past and the present. So you have to click on the right one. So I will be using this one. And as I said, the method that I'm using applies to all of these. Even not only this data, this website data, but any data which is there in that txt format. Generally, big data sets are in that format.
Sir, which format?
Text. It's not
Text.
in Excel because I mean the smaller data sets you'll find in Excel format. So you'll be able to get it in Excel. Open that in Excel. So then you can simply import the Excel read.excel command you can use to import the data into R. But when you have this txt files, it is rather difficult to import them easily. So there is a way, a method which we will be learning today.
Okay, sir.
Sir, sir, आपका
Yeah.
your voice is really slow today. Last 2 days I have been requesting to increase the volume, but today is like extremely low. I don't know if
Okay.
it's for me only or it's very
I don't, I don't know why this is happening. Is it the case? What about
really.
others?
I have to struggle to listen to you.
Okay.
Oh my
Am I
God.
am I
Sir,
speaking?
comparatively, it is low today, sir.
Okay. So I'll try to speak a bit louder. So I think now it is better.
Yes, sir.
All right. So those two files
Sir,
that you have, yeah,
sir, before you proceed, can I just want to ask one clarity? I know I have been asking a lot of questions. I hope everybody is done with the process of how to download the data. Sir, what I saw one employment and unemployment data set also, right?
yeah.
Over there. So periodic labor force survey is also for employment purposes, and employment unemployment is also for employment purposes data only, sir.
Yes, yes. They are very similar. Actually, all the data sets, these NSSO, PLFS, all of these are done sort of simultaneously, and uh, these the basic questions or the basic things are same, right? The design is same of all these data sets, although the variables are different, but many of the variables are same also, right?
Okay, so then the question that I was asking you, like if you want to compute the labor force participation of the women, especially, then which survey should I undertake, like employment unemployment survey or the labor force participation? I mean the PLFS data. For that, I have
I
to.
think PLFS data has that gender part. There are
Uh,
two data sets, two levels. Uh, one is household level and another is personal level. So the one at the personal level will tell you about the gender of the laborer, right? Of the person who is in labor force. So once you are able to disaggregate the data by gender, you can always talk about do research on the differential labor force participation across genders easily, right? So you will find it in PLFS, and of course the gender component is there in all the surveys, in most of the surveys. So employment, unemployment, periodic labor force, or whatever. Even last time in my workshop, I showed the time use survey. So that is also a way to study um, gender component of the working people and non-working people also. All right, so
okay.
let me share my entire screen because I'll be using some Excel also. So these are the data files. These txt chhv1 dot. When you download them, they will come with these two names: chhv1 txt, cperv1 txt. So the first one is household level survey, and the second one is personal level survey. So these two files we will be using. I mean, I shared with you only this one of them, this household level one. I did not share with you the personal level because we don't have that sort of time. And again, the method is same, so no need to do it twice. Just one of them will suffice. So this
So,
household level one I've shared with you, and
so
then
do we have to download that Abhi right now?
yeah, we will use it.
Okay, 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 okay. Fine,
I
sir.
mean, I've shared with you, so you can put it in a folder. It's a small file.
Okay.
Then other files which are there along with these are these. If you can see, README, instruction manual, and all those things. So it has a lot of information on the definitions of the variables, how the survey was done, what were the questions that were asked, uh, how the data was collected, what, how do we define the codes. So all those things are there in these. And then this last one is an Excel file, the one I have selected, this one. This is the data layout file. So this is the most important file. I've shared this one with you. So if I open this in Excel, it looks like this, data layout, right? So what is this all about? So every data set has this data layout file. Let me open the data set first, and then I'll come to this layout thing.
So where did you get this layout from? From the data only that you have shared from us? That you have shared
I,
just now
I,
with
I, have,
us?
I have shared this file also with you, layout file. If
Okay.
you open this, you will see this file. Now, let me show you the data file, which I've shared two files. So one of them is this one. So it will open in the text editor. So it is very difficult to make sense of these numbers and this data. If you have a look at it minutely, even then you can't make sense of these. That's why we have to learn how to extract this, into meaningful rows and columns, so that we can make sense of these numbers and codes, right? So generally, if we see small data set, this is a big one, maybe 1 lakh, more than 1 lakh entries, not entries, 1 lakh rows in the data set. So more than 1 lakh people were surveyed for this, and each row is a person. So 1 lakh rows in the data. I'm not sure whether Excel opens this type of file or not. Uh, Anyways, so I will import this into R in nicely into rows and columns. The data will be put together at the right places so we can make sense of it. Now, to do that, we need this layout file to make sense of that complicated or fancy looking text file. We have to understand the layout file. This one. So I hope you all have both the files, the Excel one and the text one, and you are able to see it by opening it.
Sir, I'm trying to download the file.
So I'm also
No,
trying to download
you
it,
don't
but
have to. You don't have to download it from the website. I have shared with you on the on WhatsApp.
Uh, uh, Earlier that
data
day,
layout
we-
labels. Okay.
I shared with you both the files on WhatsApp group to ensure that no time is wasted. Right?
okay, fine, sir.
Sir,
Yeah,
sir,
yeah.
do we
Please.
need to, sir, you have shared the two files that you have shared. So,
Yeah.
like the files got downloaded. So now, to bring it to R, what do we need to do to
So
import
that
data set?
no, that we will learn today.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So right now, I
Fine.
did not open the R. I have opened the Excel. So you just double click the Excel file. You'll open the same. Right.
Sure, sir.
That's it. Any other doubt regarding this thing? What is happening?
So
No, sir. No,
regarding
sir.
the data layout, may I ask this question, sir? I have a lot of queries regarding the secondary data regarding. So regarding this data layout format, does it contain the details of the household as well as the individual level also, like the personal level?
Yeah, you can see that row number 2, this is household level, and then row number 46 is personal level. So there are two tables here. Row 46 onwards is personal level, and in this personal level, you can see row number 67. It says sex,
Yes, sir.
marital
So can you please
age, right?
explain this layout?
Yes, I will be doing that. So because the question was asked, so I was answering that question in the meantime. So any other question before I begin explaining
Uh,
this?
so the text file, you also have to save that text file.
Yes, both of them. Put them in the working directory.
Sir, there is one query. Like I was trying to find out. I had gone to the web page of UP Legislative Assembly, and there I was trying to understand representation of women in the Legislative Assembly of Uttar Pradesh. So there,
Okay.
the data was there, and but it was like I had to copy it, so I saved it in Word file. So if I want to use that data where uh, some of the details like how many women members are there at present in the current assembly, and a little bit like educational background, their age, all these details. So do I need to follow the same thing that you are telling today?
No, no,
Okay.
because if uh, there has to be a layout file, so whenever you have big data sets,
Hmm.
you will see the
Yes.
layout file, and that layout file is for enabling you to extract the data from the text file and get it into R in the right way. But most of the data sets are not that much big. So if there is a
Right.
data set which is maybe 2000, 3000, 5000 rows in the
Yes,
data,
or 500 rows,
or
right?
500 rows, so that can be directly that is downloadable. It is available in the Excel format directly. So you have downloaded that one in Word or Docs format. So you can copy and paste it into Excel and adjust it, and then once it is in Excel, you can import it to R.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Or you might have missed some something on the website that might none of the websites will ask you to download it into uh, Word format, because the data is mostly available in Excel format.
Yes,
I
sir.
missed it somewhere, so you can go back to the website and find how to do it in directly into Excel. If you are not able to do that, copy and paste it into Excel and rearrange the rows and columns correctly, because it's a small data set, and then you can import that Excel file into R.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So that in that case, then the procedure that you are teaching us today, that will be applicable only for the data which are under MOSPI, or IHDS data also we can do, NFHS data also we can do in the same procedure.
You can do NFHS data, NSSO, this PLFS,
IHDS,
youth
sir,
survey.
IHDS also, Indian Human
Yes, yes,
Development Survey.
yes. If the data set is big, they will give you a layout file and they will give you data in the text format. The reason why
So
they
I
give you the
tried
data in
doing
text
the
format
last
is
time also.
because
You told
the data, the length and breadth is so big that uh, it takes a lot of space and pain to put it together in the Excel format. And because the organization is dealing with lots and lots of big data sets, they deem it fit to store the data in text format because it takes less space. So it is also available to be downloaded in the text format only. But then they provide this layout file so that those users who want to get it into the right format can use the layout file to do it.
so last time I tried after doing your earlier workshop, the first workshop that I did
Yeah.
with you, and I tried doing the same, applying the same techniques for downloading these ISDS, but the format was so confusing, sir. And going again the YouTube channel on that, it was more
So
confusing.
actually, uh, if you continue to do, for example, now you are doing the second one today, second time. So you're getting used to it, and if you work a little bit on it, then you'll be able to do this downloading and extraction part easily. You have to work a little bit on it, because here and there we miss something, and then that little thing becomes a pain, right? So I think that would be the reason. For me, if you give me any a layout file, and however complicated the data set it is, I'll be able to do it easily, because I've done it many times, different types of data. So I think you need a little bit of practice on it. I'm sure it is not difficult at all. So it just you just get used to it. So let's see. I mean, it's the second time you're doing it. I think you'll get the hold of it better now.
Sir, can I request you, after this workshop ends, can you conduct an entire workshop on based on this secondary data sources extraction and all that thing, and how we can do the analysis? Our course, our workshop solely devoted to how to, you
Yes, yes,
know.
of course. We can do that. We can do that. No
Okay,
problem.
sir. And
Yes,
meanwhile,
sir,
sir, I'll
that
keep
would
trying.
be really helpful.
Yeah, I will be trying. And sir, if in any case I'm not able, I'm getting stuck. So can I pursue you like in your email and WhatsApp or something? Like if I get stuck in somewhere. But on a
Definitely,
personal
definitely
level,
you
I'm
can.
asking. Okay, sir.
Definitely you
Okay, sir.
can.
Thank
You
you.
can.
Okay,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you so much, sir. Okay.
You can drop, any one of you can drop a email if you are stuck at some place, some little thing you're missing. So I'll see to it and guide you. Uh, I would be, that's not a problem at all for me. I'm doing this every now and then. I'm teaching the same things to my students. So it's a part of my job, and I'm passionate about it. So it also helps me when I solve the problems. Many people come to me from everywhere, and I do that. Okay, so let's get back to work. This is the file. I'm going to write 2 3 formulas in Excel. The reason why I'm doing it, I could have done it in R, but that would make it more complicated. If I do this part in Excel, uh, then it becomes very easy to do the procedure. Rather than doing everything in R, I'll do maybe this 25% of the things in Excel, because they can be done in Excel easily. All right. So
Sir, I have one doubt.
yeah,
My Excel doesn't work. Can I do it in numbers?
yeah, of course, you can do it in
Okay,
numbers.
fine, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, fine.
you can.
Sir, your screen it is not visible to me. Are you sharing it?
Yeah, yeah, I'm sharing my entire screen, and I've opened this Excel file here.
So now it is fine.
So let me ask others also. Can you see my screen, this Excel screen?
Sir, it's visible but very small. It is visible but not like in a
So
maximized.
you can zoom it on your screen,
Okay,
right?
fine, fine, sir.
Yeah.
Fine.
Please zoom it on your screen if you are not able to see it. All right. So what is important for us are two columns, column B and column E. Column B and column E are important to us, and we will use only these two columns, right? Column B and column E, right? So this is full name. The name of the variable is full name, and the name of the second one is field length. So let me not go into explaining everything here, right? Because again, that would take 10 minutes, 10 15 minutes. So just allow me to do it without explaining. If you have any particular question, you can ask. I can answer quickly. But explaining everything on this will take time, right? Okay. So I'll be using two columns, full name and field length. So these two I will explain. Full name is the name of the variable. So there are 38 variables in this data set, right? Simple and easy and straightforward. And then this column E, that is field length. The name of the variable is field length. I mean, that is these numbers written in this column are actually number of characters in the text file that represent the corresponding variable. For example, let me take you to this variable called household size. That is variable number 22, row number 22, row number 25. Household size. If you see, the corresponding number is 2.
So sorry to interrupt, but if you are moving your cursor in your screen on your screen, it is not moving in our screen. I mean,
Yes, sir. To
it's
me
kind of
also, your
froze.
screen is. Yes, sir. To me also, it's not
So,
visible. Like it got
okay,
stuck somewhere.
okay. So it might be moving late, but because I'm speaking also, you can open the Excel file on your computer, and then you can reach to that row which I'm talking about, because
Yeah,
I'm mentioning the row number
exactly.
also,
I'm doing the same
right?
Sir,
because the screen,
sir,
as I
your
suggested,
screen is
is
not visible
froze like
only,
that.
sir. Just half Excel we could see. Only the full name, rest the part we could not see. No, yes, sir,
See,
not
yes, yes, sir. Same is with me also. I can see half of
only
your
the name. That's
screen
it.
only.
Okay, okay. So, anyways, there is this household type variable in the full name column, that is column B. If you go down somewhere in the middle, you'll see household size, right? The corresponding number in the field length column is 2. That means two characters, these two characters represent household size, right? So if you start from the beginning, the first variable is panel, then file identification, 5 characters, next 3 characters schedule, next 2 characters quarter, next 2 characters visit, next 1 character sector, and so on and so forth. So if you go to that text file, if you are moving horizontally in a particular row, the first 2 characters mean panel. The next 5 mean file identification. The next 3 mean schedule. Next 2 mean quarter, and so on and so forth, right? So there are a total of 129 characters in each row of the text file. If you uh, see at the very bottom, the last cell of the field length column, just in front of that one, there is
So
129. So there are
excuse me, sir.
129
So you're
characters.
asking to, so you're asking us to match that with the notepad file or file, the characters that you're counting right now, the fill length.
No, I'm not asking you to do anything. I'm just telling you, explaining you a little bit about what these numbers actually mean.
You're explaining us the field length, right? 2 characters, like household size, you said two.
Yes, yes.
And then what were you saying, sir, from the beginning, panel and all that thing?
So I said that the first 2 characters mean panel, the next 5 means file identification, the next 3 means schedule, and so on and so forth. So how many characters are there in a row? There are 129 characters in one row, any one row of the text file. That's what I was saying, right?
Sir, sorry to say, but the screen is froze. That's why I'm not able to understand.
You open the Excel file, open the Excel file that I've shared, right? Because when I share my full screen, it happens. When I share a particular window, okay, let me share a particular window. Okay, let me do that. Let me do that. So I think now you can see me scrolling up and down.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So let me explain once more what I said before. So this is the data layout file. Uh, we are going to use this column B, full name, and this column E, field length. Right. What does these numbers in the field length mean? They mean that this the first two characters represent panel, the next five represent file identification, the next three represent schedule, the next two represent quarter, and so on and so forth. So this is the byte position. So first position is the beginning of panel. If you add 2 to it, you'll get a 3. So the third position is the starting point of file identification. Then next 5 represent file identification. 3 plus 5 is 8. So at the 8th position, schedule starts. The next 3 characters represent schedule, and then 8 plus 3 is 11. So at 11th character, quarter starts, and next 2 characters represent quarter, and so on and so forth. So at the end, if you can scroll down and see the number 129. So there are 129 characters in a particular row of the text file, which I showed you, that complicated file, right? So what I want to do is I want to allot 2, 3, 5, 1, 2 characters to each variable and separate them from one another so that we can see nice looking rows and columns, the data being divided exactly where it has to be. So that is called data extraction, right? So we have to do some little bit of work in Excel. So let me start that now. Okay, let me tell you the goal. The goal is I want to put all of these in quotations, a pair of quotes, separated by commas, right? Because this is text. So when I will copy paste it to R, this should be in a pair of quotes, all of these individually, separated by commas. That part I will do in Excel. Then next, what I want to do is I want to separate all these numbers, put them in one row, separated by commas, and then I'll copy and paste in R, because when I copy and paste numbers in R, they have to be separated by commas. We need not put a pair of quotes around each of these numbers, because numbers can be written directly without quotation marks, but these names have to be put in quotation marks. Only this much work I'll do in Excel, right? So let's do that. Let me start with this numbers first, right? So what I'm going to do is I will put a comma and copy it down to the entire column. So there are commas here. Let me write commas. So this is a column of commas, right? Nothing else. And then here, uh, again I'm writing field length, but I will write equal to concat. Concat means concatenate. Equal concat. Select this one. Click on this 2, which is right in front in the same row where I've written concat, and then not only select it, but I'll select the entire column. Sorry, let me select only one of it and then put a comma and then select the comma and then close the bracket and then press enter. You'll see a 2 comma here because 2 and comma are concatenated now. There is a comma after 2. I'll double click here, so I'll copy the formula to the entire column and you'll see a comma after every number. So the field lengths now are converted to field length commas.
So can you just show me once more the fill in? Equals to करके उसका concatenate. We have to write that. Click on that and then.
Concat and then click on.
So can you just shift your screen to the right, my right actually, and your will be around. I can't see that screen. A little bit to the right. Huh? Okay. Concatenate and then.
E4, write E4 comma I4. You can type all of these things, equal, concat, and then select from the drop down. And then after the bracket, you can write E4 comma I4. I'm doing it in column J. Right?
It's
Sir,
got
it's
it.
coming up
Got
like
it. Yes.
hashtag name question mark.
Not coming?
Sir, it's coming like hashtag name question mark.
So are you able to get this concat function?
Yes, sir, I have written is equal to concat.
No, when you write concat, you will see a function coming automatically here, so you can select it by clicking on it.
Yes, sir.
If you select it, then you can write E4. Don't bother to write in capital, just write E4 comma I4 and then close the parenthesis and click enter. That's it.
So I did the same, but why I'm getting 2? You are getting 5 out there. I
Sir,
did
I'm
E4,
also
I4
getting
only.
two.
No,
Sir,
you
even I am getting only 2, no comma, nothing.
Field length 2.
I got
okay.
the comma, but the number is okay. Yeah, you got 2 only, no, over there. Yeah, 2. And then we have to drag it. I'll get the other
Then
numbers also.
you go at the bottom right corner of the cell, you'll see a plus sign, and
Huh?
at that point you can double click it. So it will copy the
Achha.
formula down.
Okay, okay. I got the 2 then. Okay.
Sir, I got only 2, like without any comma.
So did you do exactly as I did, putting the commas here in column I?
So all okay, okay, okay.
You have to
I
put the
got it, sir.
commas here. In column I have written commas in every cell of this column. How can you do that? Just write one of them, go to the bottom right corner of the cell, double click it, it will copy it down. So you don't have to type commas in every cell. Just one comma you have to type. That's it. Like this.
I cannot get this formula of concat on
Yes,
my
sir, it
Excel.
happened.
If you write equal sign, then concat, you will see in the drop down menu, it's coming automatically like this. So select concat.
So now, after putting comma in all the rows, now I have got 2 and then comma. But the next rows, like what do I need to do? Because I'm not getting any 5, 3 or something like this.
After that, click in that cell. When it is
Yes,
selected,
yes, sir.
when you click on it, then go to the bottom right corner of the cell.
Okay,
Your cursor will become a plus sign.
okay, sir. Yes,
When it is plus sign, double click it.
okay, sir. Okay.
Sir, do we need to save after each action or something like that, or it's not required?
No need to save anything. Just the final output we need. So
That's
this process
okay.
we have to follow,
Okay.
So it's done.
right? So it's done for all of you. Great. So next thing is we have to write this. Let me do the same for the other variable also. So this time I am going to type comma quotes and commas. So this is not required. I just wrote it for your reference that what I'm doing in this column. I'm typing double quote, comma, double quote. That's it. Type this thing. And then go to the bottom right corner. When you see the plus sign, double click it. So the same thing will be copied in that column. Quote, comma, quote. That's what you have to do. And then you can write names if you want, or otherwise write equal and write concat. Click on this panel that is B4, or you can type B4 and then click on this quote, comma, quote, complete the bracket, enter. You'll get this panel quote, comma, quote. Again, go to the bottom right corner. When you see the plus sign, double click it. You will see quote, comma, quote in front of every name. Now, again, write equal to concat and select all the field lengths up to the last one and enter.
So what is this trick to use this concatenate? Actually, again the same problem happened with which was happening to some of the participants earlier. It's coming name question mark hashtag. Like I'm doing equals to concatenate and then I'm pressing enter, but then I'm getting this name hashtag question mark something.
Uh, are you getting the concat function in green?
Now I'm getting it in black.
So when I write equal and if I write
Huh.
concat, I'll see
Huh.
that in green. So I can
So
select this
that name gets
concatenate.
the name gets highlighted. When I'm clicking it, then it's copy equals to name hashtag question or something like that.
No, so then you are missing something. Maybe the equal to is not there.
No, I did. Show me, sir, again. Show me. Your
So if
cursor is
I
blipping there.
if I click
Ah,
Sir,
if I
sir,
click on
can you
concat,
please repeat this step only? The
so write concat. You don't have to write it actually. When you write concat, you'll see this in green. This function. Click on it. So it will automatically open parenthesis. Then write A4 and then write
do we
J4.
need to press enter, sir? After that gets highlighted, the green is highlighted. Do we need to press enter
Yes.
or just click
No
it?
need to press.
Okay,
No need to press enter. Just click it. Click the
okay.
function.
Let me try. Okay, let me try.
Sir, I have another doubt. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sir, in names, I wrote panel and did everything. and in the below rows I am getting panel written only, not file identification and different schedule and everything. If I
Yeah.
am
Did you select? I mean, did you write B4
oh,
comma K4?
no, I just wrote panel, sorry. Before
B4 comma
F4,
K4,
okay. Fine, sir,
close
fine, sir.
parenthesis, and then press enter.
Fine, sir, fine, sir, fine, sir.
Got
Before
it
K.
now?
Yes, sir.
Ah, got it, sir. Then the same process, kya? But then double click on that and then drag. It will
Double.
get.
Then double click at the bottom right corner of the cell
Ah,
here. In this case, you don't need to do that. You have to press enter and you'll get all the things, all the numbers lined up perfectly.
Sir, like, sir, like I am done till so this 2.5 and then 3, 2, 2, 1. Sir, it's not coming in this way. Like, sir, my numbers start with 5, 3, 2, 2, 1. 2 is missing.
Okay. Okay. Because you
sir,
did
can
it
you
here.
show this number thing again?
Actually, you did it here. In the,
File identification.
yeah.
No, sir, I did it uh, in the same one
No, this
as
is
you have done panel.
I've done it. I've done it in row 4. You must
Row
have done it
4.
in row 5.
Okay, sir, let me
Can you
check.
show this process again, sir? How this number is generated? 2532.
Like this concat J4,
Okay.
J41,
J4, J41. Okay.
J4, J41, and I'm doing it in N4. I'm writing this formula in N4.
And 4.
Sir, in my case, only two comma is coming up.
2 comma
I got 2-1. I got 2-1. J4, it's
J41,
semicolon, sir.
J4
It's semicolon.
colon J41,
And
J4
then the
colon
numbers get
J40,
generated. J4,
and
J4.
press enter. The numbers get generated like this. Right now that I've got these numbers, now I'm doing it again for the names. I'll do the same process again. Concat, and then I will
Now
select
I'm getting
from
only one number. I'll initial so
from
that's also I was getting two
panel
numbers. Now
to
I'm
the
getting only
last
one.
one. That means L4 to L41. I'll close the bracket, press enter,
So
and there you got the names written in a row, separated by commas, each of them in inverted commas.
So what do we need to write within parentheses after concat?
L4,
excuse me, sir, but the number is I'm not getting this number. I did exactly the same thing. In panel, we have to do this thing, no? Equals to concatenate and J4 colon J41 and enter, right?
right.
The number I'm getting only two, sir. I'm not getting this series of numbers that you have generated. Is it
Same, sir.
possible to
L4.
show it again, sir?
Okay. Let me repeat a few things. I'm doing it in N4, and this is the formula that I have written. And this
L40.
J4 to J41 means this selected part,
So we don't have to
right?
select now. Just you're showing that to just to show us, right? J4 to J41.
Either you write J4 colon J41, or you select this range from J4 to J41, select it. That can also be done.
The screen is
I
half
got it,
again.
sir.
I
I got
can't
it.
see. Your screen is tilted towards north. Okay. The field length you're
Towards
saying? Field length. GeForce.
There's one thing I wanted to ask with respect to names. Uh,
yeah.
for the first name panel, we can't see double inverted comma in the sense that it just have,
Where
yeah,
in front of panel.
yes, yes,
So it is missing. The very first one is missing, right?
yes, 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 yes.
Exactly. And there are two three things we have to do. The first thing is we have to put a inverted commas here at the very beginning because they are not there.
Okay.
Then you move to the very end.
And then there we have to. Okay.
Then there you will see there are no inverted commas.
Okay. So
So
manually we have to do that.
yeah, manually we have to do that. Another thing that we have to do is we have to remove this comma, the last one after the very last number one.
So I tried that also, but it's coming vertically instead of coming horizontally. You said to uh, copy those numbers right from fill length 2 to till 113 or 29. It's not coming. Can
Okay.
you show me that length? So I'm getting stuck in this first portion only. I tried concatenate and then I tried copying it and pasting it horizontally, but it's coming vertically rather.
The numbers, these
Yes, sir.
numbers.
The number. Yeah, yeah. The numbers are coming vertically, not horizontally.
So my number is not coming, only two comma.
हाँ
But
वही
when you
मेरा भी
click the
वही
row, it
अच्छा
shows that
हम्म
the field
Okay, let
length.
me do one thing.
Yeah.
Let me copy paste this on WhatsApp group. You copy it from there and paste it into R as I am doing. And then later you can see the video and follow the process, right?
sir no need to do it in WhatsApp paste it over here only now in this chat thing.
Okay, so I'll do it in chat box. You can copy it from there, right? So the last part that I'm doing is I'm copying it, Control C, and then I am pasting it as values. So now they are pasted as values. And here, when I double click it, I'll remove the last comma, which was extra. So now this second line is good to be copied and pasted into R. Similarly, I will do with this, the names, Control C, I'm copying it, and again I'm pasting it, Control Alt V, that means paste as values, okay, and this time I have to put this quotes at the very beginning and I have to remove this extra quote and comma from the very end. But I removed. Now I press enter. So now I have what I wanted. The numbers separated by commas. Now I'm pasting it onto the chat so you can copy it from there. So I pasted the numbers and now I am pasting those names. So I've done that. Now I am closing this Excel and I am going to R.
Sir, can you please send in on WhatsApp also? Actually, I'm using two devices, so I'm not able to copy on laptop.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
I'm sending it in WhatsApp also.
And so, can you share the save Excel file in the group, sir?
I will share that also.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, will you be sharing the video also? Because I couldn't get this last step.
Uh, I am already sharing the videos, so I've shared the
Okay,
link
sir.
of the videos, so you can get it from there.
Thank you.
Sir, one last time, just confirming the command. It is equals to concatenate J4 colon J41, right? Closing the bracket and hit enter
Not
for the
not
numbers.
not concatenate. It is concat.
Oh, that's different. Concatenate and concat.
Yes, they are different.
I'm doing concatenate every time. So concat is different from concatenate. Okay, okay. And the second one
Yes,
also for the panel thing. Concat only
I
or
have used
concatenate.
I have used only one function, concat, nothing else.
So these two functions are different, concatenate and concat.
Yeah, they are different, of course.
But sir,
So
Excel
for
did
the first
not
thing,
have
it was J.
option of concat, only concatenate.
You are not you are
Yes.
not getting
Catenate.
concat. You are
No,
getting
sir.
concatenate. So
Yes,
so
sir. No concat.
there is a
Only
way
concatenate.
there is a way to do it using concatenate also.
Okay.
Uh, you'll be able to do that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You just have to search a little bit. Uh,
Because sir, with concatenate we able to do before the all things, but this one is not able to do the numbers. Yeah.
if concat is not available, concatenate can be used. The procedure will differ a little bit. Uh, that you can see how it is.
So but when I'm pressing concat, it's coming concatenate only, but it's not there's
Yeah,
no, I
because
tried searching
means that concat function is not available in your version or system or whatever Excel. So that happens sometimes.
हेलो
हाँ जी।
मिला क्या तुमको कोरियर वाला
Sir, is
नहीं,
it like that?
बस
Sir,
गलत
I'm
डाला है, वो आ रहा है, लोकेशन भेजा है मैंने उसको। तुम्हें
अच्छा आ
लोकेशन
रहा है
थोड़ा गलत डाल दिया
sir,
था।
is
वो
this
आ
the
रहा है।
command?
Yeah.
हाँ।
Rajni,
नहीं मैंने तो तुम्हें वो कॉपी
can
पेस्ट
you
ही किया
mute yourself?
Oh, so sorry.
Sir, is
Uh,
this the command that I have pasted in
uh,
the
ठीक है
मेरा
तो फिर
यार
chat?
मेरी
Is it the
मेरा
same?
मेरा वॉइस ऑन था, मैं सर से कुछ पूछ रही थी। सुन लिया सबने।
फिर भी अभी भी on है. Still on, Rajni. Anyways, so is it same? Command is same in the WhatsApp group. Concatenate J4 is to J41 for the numbers and equals
No,
to
no, no. The command will differ a little bit. If
Acha.
if you want, I can try that one also. But let us finish this first,
Okay.
and then I will. There is a trade-off, If I do one thing, I'll miss the other thing because we are taking a lot of time. That much time I was not hoping to, give.
So it will take time today, sir.
One question, please.
Yeah.
Um,
Yes.
what I wanted to ask was that when you when we are trying to remove those that one single comma at the end or adding the quotes, uh, first do we have to paste that the content of the cell as value and then change, or will it can I can't do it in within the concat function, right?
Yeah, you are right. Actually, those are formulas, so you cannot do anything with the formula. You have to first copy the contents of the cell. That is the formula actually, and you paste it to another cell as values. Then you will see the values, and then you can remove the comma and the quote.
I request you to just repeat this step, okay, where we have to copy the content because and is whatever you shared in the message box with respect to the these full name, is this the full variable or is there something missing? Because the last is a month for purpose out of goods and services in rupees, and then again there is an inverted comma that opens where it says IMP. That's so. Is this a complete thing? Please check once.
This is the name of the variable actually. It's a very long name. It has to be corrected, but yes, it is. We can. There is no. We are not. It's not compelling on us to change such a long name to a small name. We can still go for the analysis. So it is indeed a variable name, and we can use it as it is.
Sir, can you share the saved Excel sheet?
I'm sharing the Excel sheet right now. Just give me a minute.
So after you complete the session, show us is how you selected it and then pasted it. Like once, if you got time after the session.
So I've shared that Excel file also in the WhatsApp group. You can download it and if you want. But for now we don't need that. We just need to copy this from the chat box or the WhatsApp. You don't need to open the layout file right now because that would again confuse you. So you can work on it later. And of course, I'll be uploading the video also, so you can go back to see the video again and understand the process. Uh, right. Okay, so let's open R now. Okay, somebody is saying that what I've shared in the chat box is incomplete. It might be the case. Maybe the chat doesn't allow so long, you know, sentences or so many characters. That might be the case. So you can do it. You can copy it from the WhatsApp group, right? If it is incomplete. So going to R.
Sir, copy it and paste it in the Excel file. The one we are trying to do with Concat. Over there you're saying.
No, I'll tell you when and where to copy and paste. I will paste it in R actually. So
Achha.
let me open my R. All right. So I hope you can see my R screen now. So what we are going to do is we are going to simply write a command to import this um, to read it actually, like we wrote a command to read the Excel read dot Excel like that. So you can start with let me give it a name first. So let me call it household level. I'm calling it from my side. You can call it ABCD if you want. The command is read.fwf. Read.fwf, and then uh, you can write the name of the file. File equals and the name of the file is chhv1.txt. This is the name of the file which I've shared on the WhatsApp group. Put it in the working directory because then only it will be able to access this file. After the comma, you can press enter and then write weights equals C, open parenthesis, close parenthesis, another comma. You can write col dot names, that means column names, call names, that means column names, and then again write a C and open parenthesis, close parenthesis. and that's it. So what we have to do now is simply copy paste the numbers in widths and copy paste the variable names in column names, and it is done, right? So let's do that. Let me copy paste the numbers first. So if I go to Excel, sorry, WhatsApp, and I'm also copying from the WhatsApp, so that if there is anything wrong in copying from the WhatsApp, I will also know it. Control C, and here I go in widths, Control V, widths pasted. Right now, I am copying the everything from that WhatsApp message, the names, the variable names, Control C copy. And now I'm pasting it inside the call names, that is the column names, and it is done. So it's a very long line. So it's a good idea to shift lines, but again, it will take some time. So I'm not shifting lines because I'm simply running it. Right? So pressing Control Enter. Okay, it says no file in the directory. That means I have not set my working directory correctly. So now I am choosing the directory. I think there's a mistake in the name. Let me see that again. If the name is correct, the file name.
There should be a full stop before text, I think.
Okay, so there's a comma there. Right, exactly. C C H V1, and then .txt. So it's perfectly fine.
So your screen is not full visible.
Is
Now,
it fine now?
read. Before read, I can't see anything.
Read dot, and there is HH level. You can write ABCD there, no problem. Or you can write HH, household level, HH level. That's the name given from my side. You can see this stop button, this red colored button in the top right corner of the console. That means that R is working. So
But
it
the
is
commands are not visible.
okay. Should I type the command in the chat box or WhatsApp?
So for
I'm
me, it
doing
is
it.
showing me the green infinity sign.
Oh,
So what does that mean?
is it an error?
No, so the you showed that the red means it's working.
Okay.
Here it's
So
showing me green. There is a circle and an infinity in the circle.
okay, I've pasted the entire command on WhatsApp group. Copy paste it and then see for yourself. Okay. In the meantime, I'll switch lines.
So one more question. How to take the space in the number two? So like in the width, so I just skipped. I'm not able to do it again. So the point two.
I didn't get your question actually.
So point two, there is so when I have done I have made the enter, so it is starting from starting like near two. You have a space between two and the width.
To and width.
There is a space.
No, there is after the widths, there is a equal to sign, then there is a C, and then there is a open parenthesis, and then there is a two. There is no space anywhere
No, so space means so two, the distance between two and width. So how did you get that?
between two and width.
Yeah, number two and the word width, the distance. So what is the space on this file for that?
There is no space actually.
So okay.
There is no space between width and two. There is a equal to sign, C, open parenthesis, and then there is a two. There is no space. So I'm switching lines in the meantime. It's taking a long time to read it.
In my case, it shows that it cannot open file chhv1, no such file or directory.
Yes, sir.
Irrespective, I
So you have to set the directory, set the
yeah,
working directory.
yes, I have done that. I even opened the database and this text file. I've imported it.
You have imported it. Did you put it in that folder which you are setting as working directory?
Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely.
Do it again. Do set it again
Okay.
and then run it again. Yeah.
Okay.
So what that does rate symbol shows it's still working, you said, right? And once
No,
it stops, that means,
once it stops, we are good to go. We can start working on this data set.
oh,
So
mine
it is,
has stopped. And yours has also stopped now.
yeah, it
So it
stopped
is
now.
showing me green infinity. What does that mean, sir?
Send a photo on.
I'll do that.
So I have also switched lines.
So is it necessary to switch lines or to stay?
Not not
Is it
not not
required?
necessary. Not necessary.
I'm
Not
not doing that. I'm not doing that.
no need to do that. All right. So these are the variable names, and this is our command. And now everything, this data frame is saved by the name HH level because I gave it that name. So HH level, now I can see view HH level. So here is the data set. Now you can see that it is in beautifully in rows and columns. And those names that we copied, they are actually the column names or the variable names. And now we have the data in the correct form as we need it for analysis, right? How do we know that it is correct? I was also thinking that I never used this for analysis actually. Although I've imported a lot of data sets, but I never used them for analysis per se by chance. So when I matched these codes from the those manuals, those instruction manuals are there. So I found that the codes are right. So for example, if I go to religion, this one means Hinduism, and then there is a two that means Islam, and then three means Christianity, and four means Sikhism, and five means other things, and then nine means others. So I verified that. Then social group, I verified one means SC, two means ST, three means other backward classes, and nine means others.
So how did you
Similarly,
verify that?
there are files when you download the dataset. There are 5 7 files, as I said in the beginning.
But you
Uh,
didn't send us that, right?
no, I didn't
We have
send
to
you all
download.
the files. You
So
can
we have to
download them
download it and check
if
it
you
out.
want to
Oh, we
see
have to
them.
do it manually.
I can show you on my screen right now those files. So I think I will not be doing any visualization now because it's very late, and I will just explain this a little bit. Maybe one or two, maybe one graph I can do. Because yesterday somebody said that I want to do visualization on the data, imported data. So yesterday I thought, why not do just some data visualization on this data that I'm going to import tomorrow. So I planned that. I had a few graphs in mind to be done on this. But anyways, let's see. So let me explain a little bit. I was telling you about how to verify that this is correct. So I double checked with those manuals, and then this is now this column is household usual consumer expenditure in a month for the purpose of goods or services. Then this one is for homegrown stock. This is for imputed value of usual consumption from wages in kind. And then this column is the last one is total from all sources. So it is the sum of all these, the last five columns. So I verified that this is indeed the sum of all those. And then next thing which I saw was the date. So from this column survey date, you can see that that it is imported correctly. So so that means I have done it right, right? All right. So this is our data set. You can see 1,1430 rows in this data and 16 columns. So that is also mentioned on the manuals. So we got it. Let me show you a few things. For example, you can write how many rows are there in the data. 10 row. So 1,14,000 number of columns. 38. Then what is the class of this? Is it a data frame?
I had a question. Can I? Can I?
Yeah, yeah, please,
Yeah.
please.
So your that green portion, what is appearing in that green
Yeah,
part, is
yeah,
coming very neatly.
yeah.
Whereas for me, it is like, these are running lines types.
Okay. So the
How we can
reason is
difference.
the
Yeah.
reason is that I have switched the line after a comma. Wherever I switch the line, I switched it after a comma, and after the comma, there is always going to be a inverted quote beginning, right?
Okay.
So that makes it neat.
So this is done manually.
Yeah, manually I've done it.
Okay.
I pressed enter
Okay.
at just after the commas.
Right. Right. Okay.
So an error is coming. File RT cannot open the connection.
Okay, okay. I think somebody shared me. Let me see. So you have somebody shared a screenshot, but there is no error here.
Oh,
So, so it's not a error. I was just showing you the green part, the infinity sign.
So
Infinity fine. Are you?
I'm getting the error,
Are you?
sir.
Can you run these lines 26, 27, 28?
So let me see.
Sir, I'm getting the error.
So if you are getting the error, you can share on WhatsApp the error part. What is written in the error in the console? Because that will give me some idea about what type of error it is, and also what you have written as code. That also you have to share. Then I can do the troubleshooting.
So excuse me, sir. So by doing this command, we are getting the entire data of the
Yeah,
household
the
level
entire.
of all the
Yes,
variables.
yes,
So
yes.
the only thing required is the field full name and the field length, that is, and the
Yes,
procedure
yes,
that
that's
is
it.
loaded.
That's it. That's it.
Acha. So for
That's it.
every secondary source, we can use the same trick and get the
Yes,
entire
yes,
data
yes.
from it. And for
Definitely,
personal level also, it's the same trick. For the personal
definitely.
level also.
Not only the personal level, any particular data set on that platform or anywhere
Mm-hmm.
else that comes
Hmm.
uh, with a layout file, you can do it.
Acha. Acha. Whichever data set, whichever layout file, only that can be practiced in this sense. This procedure.
Yes, because if they are not giving the layout file, what will they give? They will give the Excel file directly, which you can
Then
import in R, right?
we directly import it in the
Yes,
directly, right?
you can import that Excel file directly into R. But if they are not giving the Excel file, they are giving the text file, that is very, very difficult to import. That is why they are giving the layout file so that you can make sense of the text file. So we will use the layout file to extract the data from the text file. That's what I have done.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so quickly let me show you one or two visualizations on this.
Sir, I have shared the image in the WhatsApp.
Okay, let me see that. Your command is right. Everything is fine. Uh, the only possibility is that you have not set the working directory correctly, or maybe this file that you have uh, downloaded, this chhv1.txt file, are are you able to open that by double clicking it? Check that if you are able to open it or not. So that might be corrupted. So download it again, and your code seems right.
So it is opening in text file, sir. But in text file, it has no rows and columns.
So what it has?
Uh, like it is typed without rows and columns in a Word. So I'm using
Okay.
MacBook, so
So
maybe
does it show some weird symbols?
not weird symbols, proper numeric numbers, only numerical numbers.
So
Only
then that is fine. That is fine. Do it again. I think you'll be able to do it using the same command. Do it once more.
okay, sir.
Set the working directory and do it again. Make sure that your file is in the working directory that we have to import chhv1. Right?
Sir, I have a very small problem, but because of that problem, that table is not coming. The problem is my panel file identification in the last one where we combine all everything. They are not coming in uh, like
One
uh,
row.
yes, yes, yes. They are not coming in the like colons. The panel is not coming in the colon, rather panel, then colon, comma, colon, and then everything is coming.
So you just copy it and paste it into another
Yes,
cell,
yes,
and
yes. After that, everything is working, but I had to paste it.
you have to paste it as values,
Okay,
and
sir.
then
Okay.
and then you have to put one inverted comma at the very beginning from your side manually, and remove the very last one, and then you
Okay.
can copy paste. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
All right, so let me show you very quickly. Uh, mm, Library dplyr. So I'm going to clean the data a little bit, that I will use for one or two graphs. So I'm calling it my data one, and I'm using the filter command, which I showed you. So I'm using the same command purposefully so that you can see its application. This is my HH level is my data frame. So this the imported data frame, and there are a lot of religions in the religion column. So religion less than four, that means religion one, two, three, Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, only three I'm taking for analysis. I don't want to take Buddhism and all those religions which are there up to nine. So just to be able to see a good visualization clear, I'm doing it. I've run it. Now if I see n row in my data one, you can see that the rows have diminished a little bit. It's now 97,000 because some 10,000, around 10,000 rows are gone because they were catering to religions 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the major two religions, Hinduism and Islam, they constitute the highest percentage, most of the data. So I'm taking that only. Now let me do a histogram.
Uh, I have just one question that here you put a library of dplyr.
Yeah,
If we have already used tidyverse, is it necessary to use dplyr again or tidyverse can work?
you can library tidyverse, and dplyr and ggplot will automatically be library.
Yeah. So you specially did library dplyr over here just
No,
to clean the.
I do it both ways. Sometimes I do tidyverse, sometimes I do dplyr. I know if I do tidyverse, I don't have to do it separately.
Yeah. Okay.
That works.
Yeah.
So ggplot,
So is it ggplot or ggplot2? It's showing ggplot2 in my case.
yeah, ggplot too actually. You're right. Okay, it's coming now. Ggplot. I'm using my data one, and aesthetics are. Let me see the names. HH my data one. So here are the names. I'm using because it's a long name, it will be difficult to copy paste and type and everything. So what I will do is, okay, let me see if it shows household. Yeah, it is showing. So I don't have to write it completely. I'll use this, the last one, household usual consumer expenditure in a month. No, no, not this one. Usual consumer expenditure in a month. This one I'll take, comma. So this will be on the x-axis, and because I'm doing a histogram, so I don't need the y-axis. That will be all, and then geom underscore histogram. So let me run this. Taking time because it's a lot of data.
So the command you put is this one, household usual expenditure, the double brackets plus, and then geom underscore histogram brackets,
Yes,
right?
yes. Did you see the error in my R?
Yeah, your session expired or
Yes,
something.
sir.
I got the histogram though.
Okay, so I am running it again. Okay, ggplot not. So I have to library it again. I think this data will not be available, so I have to import it again right from the very beginning. No such file. Okay, I have to set the directory again. So it will be a long process, and my R is getting slow because I'm doing two things. I'm sharing it and I'm running. Let me run it while not sharing.
So
Then I
you
will
can
share.
share the codes that we need to write and then we can try.
Yeah, I will do that.
Okay, sir.
I'll do that. But
So I'm still stuck there, the same file error.
all right. So let me end the session, today's session now, and you just work on. I will share the code, of course, today. Run it. If time permits, we'll do some visualization tomorrow on this data, and whatever problems you face, try to sort them out. If not, you can paste the photo of your error on WhatsApp. I'll try to answer that. Right? So if you have any other question, you can ask. Otherwise, I will be winding up the session.
So
So
the last thing now.
Yeah, yeah,
so
Uh,
the names is coming in the is someone is coming in the green, some is coming in the black color. The
okay.
yes, the panel is all are in black color and the rest are in green color. Yours were in all in green color.
Yeah, because anything which is in pair of quotes will be in green.
But sir, it is in the pair, but it
So,
is yet black.
so there is a problem in switching the line. Maybe if you're switching the line.
No sir, no switching of line. One straight line. Just copy and paste it. Oh, you are
Okay,
shared in the WhatsApp.
okay. But I did the same. Do it again. I think it should work. It must work because there's nothing wrong in that. I
Okay.
I myself copied it from WhatsApp only,
Okay, sir.
just to see
so
if.
can you show that portion, the where we didn't get it again, that concat part that you
Okay.
One
So
one
let me.
question on the R
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Um, Within the AES, it comes with that argument, right? Where you have to, for the kind of variables were showing, whereas in my case, when you do AES and then brackets,
yeah,
the menu is not coming up of the variables.
yeah. It will not come until you type the first few characters. So you have to type
Okay, okay,
household, maybe HOUSEH, and then
okay,
you will see whatever starts with household, it will come.
okay. Yeah.
So in
Thank-
my case, I typed the first few characters, but even then I couldn't get the entire thing. So
List. So just check whether you imported the data correctly or not. So for that, you can run nrow HH level or view HH level. If it is showing, then it should also come. That should also come.
so it was showing the entire thing was there, but I then I typed the entire household income and everything.
When you are typing, na, you write HOUSE household, and then if nothing
Yes,
is
sir.
coming, press tab, then it might come.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So,
Yeah,
first command uh, successful, second command also successful, but the last name one is showing the error. So,
name.
yeah, I'm running
No,
it.
no, write names, not names.
Names, yes, names is not coming.
Names HH level.
Sir, HH level, it successfully ran. Second command also with successfully ran, no error. But the third, after running the call dot names, it is showing the RT error. The file RT cannot be open the connection.
Okay.
So is that an Excel issue where we put the formula and thing?
No, if it is once it is read in R and you can view it with a capital V, then everything is fine. There should be no error in all those things.
Okay,
So
view
maybe you
file.
have a typing mistake somewhere.
Mm-hmm. View file, right, sir?
Yeah, if you are able to view the file correctly as I showed you in my computer, then there should be no problem in any command. So everything will work smoothly. That means you have imported it correctly, and once it is imported, there is no problem. Okay, so let us wind up the session today, and we'll be meeting tomorrow at the same time. See you
So
tomorrow.
what do
Thank
you
you.
be showing? That concat thing. So that concat
Tomorrow,
last one.
tomorrow,
Tomorrow
tomorrow.
you'll show it. You'll show us tomorrow. So at least tell me which the what is the command you said concat and then J4 colon J41 for the first numbers and for the second names panel and all that. What was that column name and number column number?
So I've shared the that Excel file. You can see it.
Uh,
It's there in the Excel file.
it's acha, acha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. ठीक. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Good night.
Okay. Okay. All right. So see you tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.